In 2003, I started working in the cancer center. It was just a job. We had a couple of nutritionists, library, and some complementary therapy services. I wasn't sure this is what I wanted to do for the rest of my life. A year later, my dad was treated for cancer. Just down the hall from my office, he had his treatments. He would always say, "You don't have to sit with your old man." I was reluctant to turn to my office, wishing there was more I could do for him. It was rough to work in a place where cancer is all around you and you feel like you can't do anything about it. He lost his battle 3 weeks after Father's Day. Every day was a battle for me to just get through it. My job had to get done, even though some days I would just sit there and cry, wondering whether this was my destiny. As patient and family support services changed, so did I. We had more services to offer the patients. Our department was really growing. In 2008, on a hot summer afternoon, I got a call that changed my life forever. I was home alone. The nurse called and told me that I had cancer. I dropped to the floor and started crying. Crazy thoughts go through your head times like these. Why me? This can't be true. Is this some kind of cruel joke? For 6 months, I went to my treatments and still managed to work. People would always ask me why I was working. I would say it's easier to work than to sit at home and have my mind wander. Putting in a full day left me with nothing to give when I got home. I relied on my sister and my husband, as well as my coworkers, to pick up the slack that I thought I should be able to do, but couldn't. The people that worked with me for 8 hours a day were there for me every step of the way, sending me dinners and puzzles to keep me occupied. I know they really wanted to know how I was doing. Some days it was hard just to get out of bed, much less go to work. 4 years later, I'm cancer-free and still working in the same job. I realized that I work with one of the most special groups of people who love what they do to help patients and their families have a better way of life. I know now this is where I should be and will never look back and say I should have done it differently. Yeah, cancer does suck, but then I would never be where I am today if it weren't for that job that I thought about only sticking around for just a little while to see how it worked out.